It is hump day. Yeah, I got pencils in my hair. Maybe it's one of my horns starting to come back. One of my horns starting to show. I feel crazy like a wild animal some days, I tell you what. I am, and shocker beyond shockers, I am trying to work out a new planner system. Y'all, I never used to change planners. I was always my In the Leafy Treetops. And Batman, Bo, even made the comment, you know you're going to go back. And I'm like, I know, but I just wanted to try this just to see. I am loving the freedom the ring bands are giving me. I have moved, you know, I'd had my In the Leafy Treetops. I bought it unbound. If I can turn pages. I bought it unbound, and that way I popped the holes. I think I showed this on one of my planner things. I popped the holes in it. I got the Recollections binder, and then I got the Recollections paper hole punch. And so I just popped, I'm trying to get out of that light. I popped the holes myself, and where did my coffee cup go? I need my coffee. Anywho, I popped the holes myself, and it has been working great. Don't ask me why. Well, no, I do know why. I do know why. I'd gone to the... I've lost my cup. Oh, here it is. I was making baby girl's oatmeal. She doesn't know how to do the new microwave as far as y'all, and it has been working perfect here. Trying to get out of the light. It has been working perfect here. I do need to remember to wipe this down. Have you ever had like a new table or a new surface or something, and you aren't used to doing that in your routine cleaning? And so I haven't been used to wiping this off in here, but I've been used to wiping the table off, so it looks like I'll gravitate toward here anyway. Needless to say, this ain't been wiped down in a while. Big Mama gotta wipe it down, you know what I'm saying? And clean it off. As far as my hot mess of a house, as far as cleaning up, I did pick up in here some. We're looking good. There goes my hand again. We're looking good in here. Fat Man actually swept for me last night. He had said something about the house looks good, but the floors. Oh, he was down on the floor playing with Doris. And he said, the house looks great. And I'd clean the bathroom, and he made the comment, smells so good in there. If y'all ever get to the point that you need to clean a bathroom, but you really don't have time or the inclination, just spray some cleaner crap in the air. And don't honestly think just because it smells good. Unless it's really like gas station bad. I mean, ours never gets that bad. Anywho, where was I going with this? Oh, new planner system. Thank y'all. Coffee. Baby girl is finally awake. We are, what time is that? 9:04. I've been up since 6:45. She just has gotten up, like seriously, at 8:45 maybe. She has been pulling these late mornings. She didn't wake up yesterday morning until like 8:30. But she has been waking up during the night. And that was one thing her counselor, her therapist, we had talked about. Will y'all sit there? We had talked about and discussed. And, yes, I'm still in my nightgown, but we're going to go with it. Hey, y'all. So, if it continues, I'm supposed to call and let them know. So, And I've actually got an appointment myself coming up. Oh, no, that's not until the 20th. So, yeah, if it continues, I'm going to go ahead and make a little note now to call. And that's where I've discovered posties. Call therapist about Carabeth sleeping issues. Okay. I'm just going to stick that on a random page. Alright, anywho, planner. And I know this is Wednesday, and we're supposed to have worship Wednesday. FYI, and I'm going to do a Facebook, probably not a Facebook Live. I don't know. I might. We were talking about if it was confusing people going from Wednesday to Wednesday. I think that has caused some confusion. Because some are already like on chapter 9, and we're talking about chapter 5. So, for all of us to kind of be in the same boat. Hey, sweet girl.
Hey.
We were just talking about you being a sleepyhead. There's my sleepyhead. Yeah. How was your oatmeal?
Good.
Good. Good. I'm glad you liked it.
Yep.
That's something else I got to get to and talk about too. Anywho, Worship Wednesday. I think it's causing some confusion. Excuse me. So I think we are going to go to a Monday, Friday. Okay? So today, read 5. Or you already read 5. And I'll have it uploaded to the Facebook. Tomorrow, Thursday, go ahead, read chapter 6. Friday, read chapter 7. We will still take weekends off, like I said before. No, don't worry about doing your Bible study over the weekend, because you aren't going to be able to do that. Plus, yeah, I just found personally, and with the group of women I've always led or been in, either as a leader or a student, I guess you would say. I do not call myself a teacher. I'm a leader of the group. Yeah. Just doing it over the weekend just don't work. Okay? So let's start a Monday through Friday game plan. We'll do that. Fridays, we will have a Fellowship Friday on Facebook. And now I know how to do a Facebook Live. I think that's what I done. A watch party. Maybe it's a watch party on Instagram. That's what it is. Is that what it is? Is it on Instagram? I'll find out, and I'll link it to the Facebook page. Okay? I think it was Instagram. I tried it yesterday, just to kind of try and see, and I think it was, let's see if I can do it again. Maybe it was Facebook. Anyhow, I'll figure out the technicalities. Okay, it is Facebook. If you are part of the Facebook, and it's Big Mama's Bible Study Proverbs, if you are not part of it, ask to go to Facebook and look up Big Mama's Bible Study Proverbs. It's a closed group. So request an invite. Okay? If you request it, go to Facebook, request an invite, and I will automatically approve you. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So, like I said, just to recap, go ahead for Wednesday, read chapter 5. Thursday's going to be 6, Friday 7, and we will have a Fellowship Friday this week. Okay? And I'm going to post that to the Facebook page. So if you aren't on here, I know we've got some Facebook people that aren't part of the YouTube family. So, and vice versa. Excuse me. And I will link Sherry, honey, I'm thinking it's you. I'll look back. I'm making a note right now. Check. Sherry. Hey, Sherry. YouTube. Send Facebook. Right? Yeah. Yes. Alright. I got my note. I'm going to do that. Anywho. You can't make this up. Planner. That's the reason why I never posted my plan with me. I was trying to get used to and adjust my crazy. And Fat Man had made the comment. He's like, you know you aren't going to stay with it long. And I'm like, I know, probably not. But we're going to give her a whirl and see. And so far, oh, that's where I was going. I had done the horizontal. It was like my first horizontal. I'm so sorry. It was my first horizontal other than the Erin Condren. I want to say my Erin Condren was a horizontal as well, if I'm not mistaken. And I thought I would love a horizontal. Yes and no. And that's what I would be kind of leaning to now that I know what I know on this one. The one I'm trying now is from So Much Crafting. She has an Etsy shop. There's her info. Yeah. Shop and earn rewards on our website. It's somuchcrafting.com. And she actually has this sweet little note. Functional planner inserts to help you get and stay organized. Thank you so much for your order. We hope your new inserts help you organize your busy life. Happy planning, Danielle. And they do have a Facebook page. And I have posted a couple of questions on there. So, anywho, it's an Etsy shop. But you can go to somuchcrafting.com and look there. The paper, I'm going to turn y'all around now. I ordered the Academic Monthly. So it goes from July to June. It goes from July of 2019 to June of 2020. Okay? That way the only page I really had to kind of not use would be July, because we are now in August. Man, where has the time gone? Anywho, I'm going to flip you this way. So this is what it looks like without my shadow. That's what I'm trying to get to. Yeah, seriously, if anybody has a YouTube page and knows about lighting, please comment and help me down below. Because, girl, I need to square it up. Anywho, this is what the monthly layout looks like. Let me get y'all to September, where I don't have anything written in yet. Okay, so, and this is how I'm doing it. I'm just making notes on posties until I get to that month. And that way, if this changes, it's an appointment I got. If that changes, I'm not committed and then have to use liquid paper or a sticker or something. So, but this is what the monthly page looks like. It's blank on either side. That way, if I do my dailies or weeklies or whatever behind, but I just went ahead and put each month in. So there's October's. Let's go back to August, because that is where we are. I've got different little notes all over the place. Sherry, sweetie, your note keeps wanting to fly around. Alright, so this is the monthly for August. And I do have to say, the paper quality is amazing. Like, truly. Even the Erin Condren paper was not this good of quality. I kid you not. This was written with a Sharpie. Okay, do you see that? I wrote that with a Sharpie marker, the No Art. Here's the flip side. Do you see it bleed through? No, not even when you like lift it up, it is faint. Like very faintly do you see it. But if it's flat, you do not see it at all. Like seriously. That would never happen with the Erin Condren or with, I know I'm leaning, or with In the Leafy Treetops, which, love y'all, you're wonderful, but could not use, like, my fine line my fine line Sharpie markers. It wouldn't happen. So, that's one thing I like about it. And I like how I can adjust and put in. They have so many options, like seriously, on their website. They have one day on a page with routines. They have a one day on a page that just has a blank sidebar. They have, I mean, it's just amazing. I ordered the one day on a page with routine. Okay, that's what it looks like. You are gonna, let's get to a blank one. Okay, this is what it's gonna look like. It is undated. Excuse me if I'm losing my voice, y'all. It is undated. You have your top 3. You have your daily routine, and notice how it's broken off. Y'all, I'm slow. It took me a couple of days to realize this probably means morning, lunch, evening. Okay? It took me a while to figure that out. But I love how it's got your top 3. It's got your daily routine, and you can just check it off as you've done it. It already has your on the menu, which, like I said, I usually don't do breakfast and lunch, except for me and Carol Beth, but I can write that in. I can be intentional. This morning, she wasn't sure what she wanted, and I just kind of popped out, would you like oatmeal? And she said yes. So, and we are out of cereal. We are out of Cinnamon Toast stick thingies. So maybe if I did do a breakfast just for me and her, I would be intentional with my shopping. If you know what? Okay, I've got yogurt down twice this week. Or I've got bagels down. You know what? I need to buy some bagels. it might make me intentional that way. And then today's chore, if I've got that one odd, other than today's top 3, if I've got that one odd thing, say like clean out junk drawer in kitchen, okay? That just popped into my head, but Lord knows it needs it. You know, I could put that down. And then it's got your morning, afternoon, and evening. Okay, so let's go, and I'm using a 31 magnetic bookmarker to kind of clip my daily pages together. Like I said, there's your month, and then these are the daily pages, and they actually come this way. They're in a little sleeve. They'll be like that, and it will say so much crafting. And I went ahead and ordered 2 months worth. And it's day on 1 page with routine. Okay? And this is how they come. They'll come sleeve bound, which is wonderful. And that way you know what it is. And I just put this in my extra binder. And these are my 2020 monthlies. I didn't need them in my planner right now. But these are my 2020. And I just made a little note that is January through June. Because it was an academic. And I am thinking about switching from this binder to this pretty binder for a while. I don't know, I haven't yet. The thought of moving crap, just, yeah, I'm not, yeah. Anywho, Proverbs. I got Proverbs on my mind, y'all. Which is a good thing to have on your mind. Anywho, this is how August the 1st shaped up. And I was making a note of what chapter we're reading. You know, I can make little notes like that. My top 3, and this was where it hit me. You know what? I've got that on my daily routine. I don't need to put it here. So this was my first day, and you can kind of tell where I've goofed up. But my top 3 were beds and meds, and then treatment, and then clean kitchen. Yeah. Oh, I had to go to the dentist that day. Yeah, that's right. I had to go to the dentist. And then there I put beds. I was doing my morning routine. Friday it worked out better. I kind of got used to, okay, this is for my top 3. And you can see I have more than 3. And then I did my morning routine here. And then my evening routine. And then, like, the menu. And then today's chore was pick up house, store, and errands. That wasn't part of my routines. That wasn't my top 3. My top 3 was pay bills, make menu, and run errands. Dog's nails. Guess what still has not been done? That's right. The dog's nails. Guess what's part of our top 3 today? Dog's nails. Yeah. But yeah, it just kind of got, but now, I know, now I'm thinking, because like Saturday and Sunday, I just put on 1 page. There's not enough. I never really plan Saturday and Sunday. Sunday would just be, look, church with communion. Do you see that? There was nothing else there. Yeah. And usually whatever I do for Saturday, we eat on Sunday. But we had communion with lunch. And I'll get into that here in, well, I guess I can go ahead and mention it. Saturday night, we had a sweet Luke, our adopted son, his sister came over to the house, and we had just a wonderful family time. We had sloppy joes, we hung out, we did a night swim. Brian even came and got in the pool. Brian had vowed he was never getting in the pool. He came and got in the pool. They had so much fun. They're all like 18 and older. We were adult supervision. Nobody was, drinking, getting crazy, none of that. Just good family fellowship. And it was so good to see them laugh and have fun. Becca was just all laughing. And it did my heart good. It did my mama heart good to hear her and Teresa just a cackling like two best friends. Yeah. It did my heart good to hear that. Because Becca really and truly doesn't have any friends. She never invites anybody over. She truly, other than co-workers, she has no friends. And she has chosen to kind of make it that way. She keeps herself distant for whatever reason. She distances herself from people. And she'll make comment all the time, I don't like people. I just don't like people. And so we are really trying to work and pray. Y'all pray about that for me, please. That's what y'all can do for Big Mama. Pray about that. Pray that her heart feels confident enough in herself. And that's what I really think it is. Fat Man had asked me, he's like, what is going on with her? Why does she not? And he's kind of the same way. He is very quiet and introverted. But we have some wonderful men at our church and in our neighborhood. My Selbrook sisters, their husbands are his Selbrook brothers. Like, seriously. We've got one that lives right there. We've got one that lives right there. My sisters are his brothers. And they don't allow him. And a couple of the husbands are like Fat Man. They're kind of introverted. One husband is not. He is very extroverted. And so he is wonderful for the group of men. He makes them talk. He makes them communicate. He makes them get out of their shells and, do. And so that is wonderful for them men to have that fellowship time, to have that camaraderie, I guess you would say. Used to, the husband that was just extroverted, he would start walking his dog, and it was wonderful. I think I'd mentioned this before. As he was walking his dog, he'd stop by here. That man would fall in line, take our dog, they'd walk, they'd go up the street, they'd pick up another husband, and before you knew it, and now that it's starting to cool off, that's what it is. They quit during the summer because it was too dead burn hot. And now that once it starts cooling off, hopefully they'll get back to walking again. But anywho, it was so funny. As time went on, more and more husbands would be waiting. I kid you not. It was like a bunch of boys walking for the bus stop. More and more husbands would be out in the yard. One big burly man. Love him to death. He is very sweet, very quiet. I don't even think he's ever actually spoken to me. But I would see him waiting. They've got a little Pekingese. So this big burly man is waiting with his little Pekingese. And he'd fall right in line. 2 more houses down, another man waiting with a little bitty dog. And you never saw them walking their dogs any other time. I kid you not. But they started this group of men walking around the neighborhood, walking these little bitty dogs. Only one husband had a big dog. So, but it was hilarious. Anywho, getting back to, Oh, I was talking about doing my weekends together. Doing my Saturdays and Sundays together. Because my Sunday really didn't have much to add. So this is what this week is looking like. And I can kind of look back and see where I have not kept up with my, like, chapters. I know what chapter I'm on, but I need to make note of what chapter I'm on. This is what Monday had shaped up to be. He had his doctor. Laundry was my main goal. And no, I did not get it folded until Tuesday. Yes, I did get all my laundry folded. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. And like my YouTube stuff, finished the towels. I've got a lady I've got to get some towels to. Once Fat Man got injured, everything kind of went by the wayside. But yeah, even my clear stickers work out wonderful on here. But this is where I'm going to get the but. There is a week on 2 pages that I think in a way would work out better because it does have a habit tracker. So I'm thinking about ordering it. I'm trying to find out I'm reading some new people that have been added. Yes, and if y'all want to invite anybody to the Bible study, invite them. You actually can invite them, and I think you can approve them. Or do I have to approve them? Yes. Yeah, y'all can. I'm thinking, Alicia, you had added Shantae. Did you approve her or did I approve? And it's fine. Y'all, please, please invite people and approve them. If you've invited them, go ahead and approve them if you can. If you can't, let me know. And I will make sure. So far, anybody that has needed approving or wanted to be approved, I've approved them. Yeah. So if you want to invite somebody, please feel free to invite whoever. Yes. Yeah, the more we have, it is awesome because you've got that many more people commenting. And if you want to comment, please feel free to comment. Even if it's just one thing that you've gleaned from that chapter. Or if it's a question you have. And y'all, hey, if you've got the answer to the questions, please feel free, chime in, give that answer. Because you might have a better interpretation than Big Mama does. Okay? That's the whole point of this study. We learn together. I am not the teacher. No, ma'am. I am just the facilitator. There you go. I like that word even better than leader. I'm the facilitator. Okay? I just set up, all I did was set up the Facebook page. Okay? And I'm telling you what day we're on. What chapter. That's it. Man, I scratched a bump on my arm. And man, that sucker, it popped and now it hurts. Anywho, I think it was a mole. Getting back to planner, Bible study. Hey, y'all, how you doing? Yeah, it's happening. I'm still, I don't know. I see my neurologist tomorrow for my treatment. And I've got lots of issues. Y'all know this. I've got lots of things I'm going to bring up to him. And like I said before, if I seem normal, y'all know I don't feel good. I'm not cutting up like I usually do. So, I'm a normal person. If I feel good, I'm crazy as a bitty hen. Anywho, but yeah, that's my planner situation right now. We'll see how long it lasts. Who knows? Tonight, I am making my hoe cakes. So whoever requested my hoe cake recipe, hang on to your garters, girls. It's coming. I will see y'all in a bit. Okay, also too, while I'm thinking about it and talking about planners and changing up things and trying to do, my mind is those popcorn moments. Y'all, I'm like a Jiffy Pop. I'm about to bust. Oh, yeah, I tell you what, it's happening. It is happening. And I'm still not even dressed yet. It is. And I've been getting stuff done. But if you really look at it, I haven't gotten anything done. My morning routine, it's going to be an afternoon routine. You know what I'm saying? I have not even taken my morning meds yet. That might be part of my problem. I'm just saying. I need to get some blood pressure meds on board and some autoimmune meds on board. Yeah. Get dressed. I am trying to think. We've got to go to town and run a few errands and get a few things. And my mind has been kind of shifting. We actually used our grocery budget for this upcoming week. We used to buy that cheap meat. We used part of it to buy that cheap meat. And I'm like, okay, we only have this much to work with for a week. What are we going to do? And then I remembered Fat Man has an well, not an extra paycheck, but they get 3 paydays this month. That third paycheck, that last paycheck, of course, they wait to the last one. Oh, but the 30th, there won't be any health insurance taken out. Okay? That's a lot of money. Well, to us it's a lot of money. It's like $180, $183 a payday. Yeah, $183 a payday is what we pay. It is going to be going up. Lovely, isn't it? In October, it will start going up to $250. That's almost a $100 jump. Yeah. What would that be? I have not. Hold on, y'all, bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves. I have not figured it out truly how it's going to affect us dollar-wise. Big Mama might need to be figuring that out. And thank y'all for pointing out the audio on the other vlog. I did not realize it. Okay, it's a $67 difference. So it's not quite as bad as I thought. But yeah, thanks for pointing out the audio. I am learning this new editing software. And so I was trying to do something. I was trying to get techno savvy. I better leave technology alone. But anywho, we got to go to town. And that led to, I was thinking about baby girl, helping her with her breakfast this morning. She usually likes to be very independent when it comes to breakfast and lunch. I usually, and she'll come in and she'll make her a sandwich, or she knows how to do waffles. She knows how to do cinnamon toast. She'll do them in the microwave. And she's still a little leery of this new microwave, but she's getting there. She's getting there. And she has her own specific plate for breakfast and lunch that she likes to use if we don't have paper plates. Might be something I need to get. But we were talking about reducing our consumables. I was like, do we really need the paper plates? You know, how much more effort is it for somebody to, you know, use a thinner? I've got those Walmart, you know, you saw the little plastic plates. You can get like 4 for 88 cents or whatever. We've got a stack of those. I bought years back because we wanted to cut down on consumables. I have toyed with the idea, and we have done this before, of cloth napkins. That went by the wayside real quick. That man loves his napkins. You better have some on the table, and it better be a lot. I'm just saying. So cloth did not work out well. He was not a fan. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I feel like I'm missing something, but it's because I've got this down here. We're just gonna... I'm trying to figure out something. We're just gonna put washi tape on it. And like I've said before, I'm not one of those fanatical women that it drives me crazy that it ain't perfect. I am going to kind of fold it and see if I can tear it. I'm working on a page to go in my planner. There we go. See, I just tore it off. Don't bother me a bit. I guess it should, but anywho. Used to it would. The school teacher in me, yes ma'am. But now it's like, you know what? I've got bigger fish to fry than worrying about a piece of washi tape being straight. My life is a little bit more important than spending 2 to 3 minutes getting some washi tape straight. You know what I mean? Yeah. You start dealing with this, autoimmune. If you suffer from an autoimmune, you know of which I speak. Everything you do takes effort. And you get to a point where it ain't worth that effort anymore. You really start prioritizing what's important. I know a lot of you, if you've heard of I'm sure all of you have heard of fibromyalgia, but if you suffer from it, you've heard of the 12-spoon theory. Same way, a lot of autoimmunes that way are that. You have that. Whether it be lupus or Sjogren's or stiff persons or whatever, you have the 12 spoons. And the 12-spoon theory, if you don't know, you're allotted 12 spoons roughly a day. It takes 1 spoon just getting out of bed. Seriously. By the time you get out of bed, you've used up one of your spoons. And you think about it that way in terms of what's important, what is truly important with your day. Getting dressed takes a spoon. Making breakfast takes a spoon. You're already 3 spoons short, or used 3 spoons, and you just have eaten your breakfast. You see where I'm going with this? So yeah, and your autoimmune, especially if you're in a flare, and we have determined I'm going through a flare right now. Not really quite sure if it's with my Sjogren's or my stiff person. I'm leaning toward it's my stiff person's flaring up, because that would explain a lot more of the muscle tightness that I'm having, the brain fog that I'm having is a lot more severe than just if it was the Sjogren's flaring up. The severe, like I said, the severe muscle cramps, yeah, it's more of my stiff person's flaring for whatever reason. Anywho, how did I get to this from here? Yeah. Care about making her breakfast. Yeah, that's where we were. I am loving these menu planning sheets. It is a weekly of that menu planner. It's the recollections, I'm thinking. Yeah, the little books they've got like at Michael's and Hobby Lobby, and this one just said menu on it. and you've got the menu, and then you've got the shopping list. And I was doing it, the menu on one page, the shopping list on the other page, and that was working great when I was doing both pages. But now I'm down to, I want to just do a week. I've got this weekly system thing I'm trying to work now, and it would take out a section. Yeah, I've had this section off in my binder, and I am still going to keep these pages because it's like our favorite meals from April. I actually look back and look on these. So you know what we really loved, like July. Notice I skipped June and May. May and June. That mesquite chicken and that teriyaki chicken from Sam's was wonderful. But, and we were in Sam's the other day and we almost bought some, but we got so much marked down chicken at Aldi, we decided not to spend the roughly $30 for the 2 bags, because $15 for the teriyaki and $15 for the mesquite. Instead of spending that $30, I can just get some teriyaki sauce from Aldi for like $1.50. There you go. And we've got our cheap chicken that we bought. So, we forgoed buying. But, easy dinner ideas. And I will actually flip and look through this. And I'm like, okay, I need a chicken meal. I don't know. And so I can just look at this list and look back of, oh, okay, those panko crusted pork chops were wonderful. Yeah, idea right there. I just got me one, y'all. Fat Man, we've got that pork loin in there that we bought. But see, this is how I was using it. I was using the weekly meal plan, and I'd make my shopping list here. So I had to have my binder completely open like that, doing my shopping list. Now, doing it this way, I can just take this one piece of paper in with me if I need to. Normally, I have my binder with me anyway because it's got it would have like my debit card and all. But we're back to our cash-only envelope system. Yes, ma'am. That's where I was going. That's what it was. I was talking about paychecks. We had allotted so much out per paycheck for car tax. Our car tax are due. I forgot about that third paycheck having the free insurance not being taken out. We can use that money to pay for our car tax. So, the money I had set aside for car tax can now go back into the food fund. So we've got food money for this time. But we still need to be careful with it. We don't have and I've had to kick it back down to $100 a week instead of our $125. But, like I said, we had that extra Sam's money that we used. That's what we used to fund the meat. And we took from this week's. Rob Peter to pay Paul, y'all. I'm sure you understand. Where was I going with this? Sweet handies to heaven. I had a point, y'all. I did have a point. Oh, I know what. Okay. Here we are. Hey, y'all. Saturday and Sunday, we're going to be doing ribs, pasta salad. Bye, y'all.